Hello and welcome to today's edition of Top Rated Recruiter Spotlight. My name's Adam Conrad, founder and CXO of Great Recruiters. We are all things review, generation, reputation management, brand promotion for wonderful recruiters out there and staffing firms like Alyssa Rigsby. And Alyssa, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing, Adam?
I'm doing awesome. Alyssa is a two-time participant here. She has been named a top-rated recruiter in Q2 and Q3 of 2025. She comes to us with 75 reviews, a 4.92 star rating, and a lot of excitement happening in the last 90 days since we spoke last. But Alyssa, why don't you just, for the folks that don't know you, just give a little background on yourself and who you're helping out here today.
Yeah, hi, I'm Alyssa. I'm a national healthcare recruiter for Loyal Source Government Services, and essentially I help recruit healthcare professionals to help veterans access their disability benefits.
That's outstanding. And Alyssa, you're relatively new to this career. You're in your first year. You started back in February. You've got 10 months under your belt. I usually end with this, but what is one thing you wish you could have told yourself on day one that you know now that you didn't know then?
Honestly, that's a great question. I would have told myself it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to be human. Honestly, people appreciate it more when I'm real. When I was first starting, I was so nervous to make any mistakes and that it would make people drop out, but people tended to relate to that because, we're all human. We all make small mistakes here and there, and people tended to have a better rapport with me if I was just myself, and it's okay if you make mistakes.
Yeah, people want to work with humans, right? I mean, we want to work with people that are growing, learning, that they can trust in, and obviously from your reviews, you're doing a wonderful job. So talk to us. What have you been up to the last 90 days? You mentioned maybe you've been focused on some new industry verticals. Can you unpack that a little bit for us?
Yes, I can. So when I first started, I was focusing solely on nurse practitioners and physician's assistants to help with these medical disability exams. A step up that I kind of took in the last 90 days is I started hiring for audiologists and psychologists as well. So I started with people who have their doctorates, and it's definitely been a new challenge, but a welcomed challenge. It's definitely harder, and there's more to go into. And I also have been helping on all of our priority locations, which has been really fun. It's been a challenge, but I enjoy the challenge.
That's awesome. So talk to us about your journey so far in recruitment. How has this journey been for you, and what are some of the things that you've learned along the way?
So this journey has honestly been one exciting. I'm only in my first year, but it's been really great to connect with people all across the healthcare industry, even those who I'm not hiring specifically for. It's been nice to connect with other professionals who do this work and just to see how much I can grow even in this short amount of time. I didn't think that I would be here having my second top rated award in 10 months. So it's been really empowering, I would say, also just to know how well I can do. And also it's been a great journey, also a difficult one. Something that I learned this year, I was diagnosed with a chronic illness called endometriosis. So I'm always trying to bring awareness to that. So I've been dealing with a lot of surgeries, procedures, health appointments, and just seeing how strong I am to be able to go through that and to also still be good at my job and still give that care to my candidates, which shows through the reviews. So I just wanted to bring light to that.
Well, thank you for bringing awareness, and I'm sorry to hear you're going through that. But I mean, you're referred to as sunshine. This is what you're what people refer to you as, and I think that's amazing that you're continuing this positive energy during personal tough times, but it's not carrying through in the work, and I think that's just a strength of your character. So kudos to you, Alyssa, for sharing that story and continuing to provide great service to the folks that you help out there. Talk to me a little bit about the things that you've learned. There's a lot of recruiters out there that start their journey, and I'm curious, you started unique. A lot of recruiters don't start their career using Great Recruiters. They're not getting reviews from day one. So how have the reviews that you've received through the platform, how has that helped you be successful in your role and just with your overall career growth?
It's honestly been extremely beneficial from day one, even before I really knew what this was all about, because I was still brand new to recruiting. On my first week of hiring, I had already gotten like 7 reviews. I was not expecting to get any reviews, but it kind of helped me know where I was, doing well and where I could improve on. People would leave me reviews like, great communication, great follow up. So it kind of helped me to keep doing that or to improve on things that maybe somebody said I didn't do well. So it really helped me to grow in a much faster pace than I think I would have without this platform, because otherwise I wouldn't have known what I'm doing well with and what I'm maybe could improve on, because a lot of people don't typically tend to tell you to your face. Some people get nervous, especially if it's like not positive feedback, or they'll just tell you you're great, but you don't really get a lot of clear feedback on how you're doing. So it was really nice to have that platform to get clear feedback on what exactly I can improve on and what I'm doing well on.
And how is getting that feedback? Like, how have you leveraged that feedback to help you continue having success? Like, as you're sharing these reviews and you're out there, I love your social media. You're doing a lot of advocation. Like, how is having these reviews in your back pocket when you're introducing yourself to new prospective candidates? How has that helped you?
Oh, it's amazing. So one thing I do is I add it to my email signature. I add it to all my emails so people can go and see my reviews. And I feel like it just helps them have that idea in the front of their mind, like, hey, this person is experienced. They have good reviews. Maybe I can trust them a little more, give them a little more information than I would have before. So it definitely helps me leverage it. I love posting my reviews on platforms because it also shows other professionals and other people who may want to work for us that I'm someone who can be trusted, or, hey, maybe I can take a chance on them. I don't know them, but good things have been said so far, so maybe I can give her a chance. So it's definitely been extremely helpful.
And you see that's helped you get more candidates engaging with you, get more callbacks, more connections on social media. Like, what is the result of all that? Everyone always asks, like, what's the result of driving that reputation? What has been the end result for you?
The end result has been I've gotten a lot of feedback through LinkedIn, through my personal. I've gotten a lot of people asking about job opportunities who I was able to help either refer elsewhere or give them ideas or help them if it's for something I hire for. I've gotten a lot of feedback through there. And then also it's helped me connect with other professionals who are also recruiters. They've seen my feedback. They've reached out to me and, been like, hey, how are you doing? And I want to connect just to learn more about you and what you're doing. So it kind of helps promote my brand, I guess, in every direction. I even just today had an audiologist reach out to me on LinkedIn and ask more information about a role. So I'll be having a call with her later today. So that's awesome.
So it drives into your personal brand, right? I mean, you're doing the work, you're collecting the feedback, you're using it to share with other people, because you haven't been doing this 20 years. So for somebody, young in their career here, it sounds like it's a great way for you to kind of say, hey, look, give me a chance. And it sounds like there's a lot of people that are giving you that chance as a result of that.
It definitely is, especially being newer. That's why I've been trying to put myself out there more, and I've used those reviews and all of my emails and everything just so that people can get an idea, because I am newer to this. They don't know what I can do, but seeing those reviews gives them that trust. Like, hey, even though she hasn't been doing it for a while, she has a lot of great reviews. A lot of people seem to have done well with her, so I can give her the chance.
That's good. And have you seen an increase in referrals and people recommending you to their network of audiologists or physicians or nurse practitioners? Are you seeing that they're saying, hey, look, talk to Alyssa over here. She's doing a great job for me. She can do the same for you.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen a big increase in referrals over the past few months, especially since posting everything out on like LinkedIn and social media and putting my great recruiters reviews out there. I get a lot of referrals, even people who maybe aren't the best fit for something I hire for. I'm able to refer them out, or they give me referrals for people who are. So it's been really great to get those connections. I've also noticed that on Great Recruiters, I am one of the top people in my company who've gotten a lot of referrals. So it's been really exciting to see that.
No, it's good. It's what you put into it, right? I mean, it's one thing to collect feedback. It's another thing to put that feedback to work for you. You've done the work. Now put it to work for you, and it should continue to compound and lead you to tremendous success. What advice would you give new recruiters out there today that are starting off? It can be a big, scary world. I remember when I first started, I started with a stack of resumes in a job order, and I was told to go call people, and I felt nowhere qualified to do that. But what advice would you give to somebody starting off their recruiting career? Little things that you found have been helpful to get you to this top-rated status.
Honestly, two things. One is, I think I mentioned this in my last one, but I definitely recommend emphasizing your soft skills like empathy, teamwork, adaptability, things like that, especially nowadays where everything is so automated. And we do have, LinkedIn and Indeed, we have all the automated messages that you can create with AI. I feel like just adding that personable touch or having those soft skills really puts you ahead of the game, especially when so many are using AI and automated messaging. And then my other thing is just hard work. You have to really push through. I got to where I am because I'm known to follow up. I'm known to push through. I don't just let things go. You really just have to want it and make sure that you're following up.
It's good. And hey, you're starting in a very interesting time in the recruitment industry. AI has, even from the beginning of the year till now, it's tremendously overwhelming a lot of the social media feeds. You see me posting about fake jobs, fake recruiters, trust. Like, what's your take on how this helps you? Because it sounds like there's a lot of noise out there. There's a lot of people that are just purely leading into AI and they're just posting what AI's posted. Like, what's your perspective on that?
I honestly agree. There's a lot of fake postings out there. There's a lot of things like that. Having these reviews helps to differentiate me from those fake jobs, me from anything else or other recruiters, because it shows that these are real people with the real feedback that have worked with me. And now it's over 70. Hopefully by the new year, I'm hoping to get to 100 soon. I'm trying to get my next goal. But it really just helps show that I'm a real person with real reviews, whereas other people who may not have great recruiters or some kind of site that helps with this, they don't have those reviews. It doesn't show anything, but this shows that I've worked with real people, I'm a real person, and I'm here for them.
And I hear, some people are saying, in the healthcare with everything that's happened over the last 3 years, all they care about is the money. Just give me more money. They don't care about the relationships anymore. What's your take on that?
I care the most about relationships, honestly. That's my biggest thing. I've become great friends with a lot of people that I've hired that I still connect with, even though they've been hired for us for a while now. I feel like it's about that personal touch. The money will come with it if you do well, but building that rapport, building that human connection will keep them there for the long run. And, the longer they're there, the more money you make anyways. So I feel like it's about that connection.
And from a candidate perspective, do you think they care about the relationships with the recruiters as much as you care about the relationships with the candidates? Do you think it's as important to them?
Oh, absolutely, if not more important. And I say that because I've had quite a few candidates who told me, hey, listen, I'm going through this process because of you. I trust you. I wasn't so sure about the job, but I had a great experience with you. And I feel like because you represent this company, I want to go through with it. And I have a lot of people who are loving it, who weren't so sure at first. Because, if it's a new job, everyone's going to be a little bit skeptical, but having someone that they can trust going through them with every step of the process, it makes it easier and it makes them want to stay. So,
my gosh, I'm going to flash forward 5 years and I'm going to be talking to Alyssa Rigsby, the national recruiting director, having a whole team that she's training all of these great things. But Alyssa, I'm so proud of the work that you've done for somebody to come into an industry, into a new role, and just continue to flourish. I just really commend you and all the work that you do. And I do feel the sunshine beaming off you when you smile. So there is no doubt people love working with Alyssa. If you're looking for a recruiter that you can trust in the healthcare world, like she said, if she doesn't have the job for you, she knows somebody that does. And that's part of it. You want to start with somebody that you can trust, and Alyssa certainly has established herself as somebody that you can trust in this industry. And I wish you all the best here, and I'm looking forward to watching your career just continue to flourish.
No, I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to growing as well. And if anyone ever wants to connect with me, just look up Alyssa Rigsby on LinkedIn.
Or if you Google it, you'll see her recruiter reviews as well. So hey, that's a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you joining. And remember, go out there and just focus on getting 1% better every day. That's a wrap. Have a great rest of your week.